Williamson was born in Salisbury, North Carolina. Besides basketball, Williamson played soccer and the quarterback position in football.
When he was 5 years old, he set sights on becoming a college basketball star. At age 9, Williamson began waking up every morning at 8 a.m. to go train. He competed in youth leagues with his mother, Sharonda Sampson, coaching and played for the Sumter Falcons on the Amateur Athletic Union O circuit, facing opponents 4 years older than him. Williamson later began working with his stepfather, former college basketball player Lee Anderson, to improve his skills as a point guard. He joined the basketball team at Jonica Middle School in Marion, South Carolina, where he was again coached by his mother and averaged 20 points per game. In middle school, Williamson was a point guard and lost only 3 games into years. In 2013, he guided Jonica into an 8-1 record and a conference title. Williamson attended Spartanburg Day School, a small K-12 private school in Spartanburg, South Carolina, where he played basketball for the Griffins. In his sophomore season, Williamson averaged 28.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, 3.9 blocks, and 2.7 steals per game and was named CISA Region I2 Player of the Year. In June 2016, Williamson participated in the National Basketball Players Association NBA Top 100 camp and was its leading scorer. In August, he won the Under Armour Elite 20 for Showcase Dunk Contest in New York City. As a junior, Williamson averaged 36.8 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2.5 blocks per game. Entering the season, he was among 50 players selected to the Naismith Prep Player of the Year Award watch list. On December 30th, Williamson recorded 31 points and 14 rebounds to win Most Valuable Player MVP at the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic. Williamson surpassed the 2,000 point barrier on January 20th when he tallied 48 points against Oak Brook Preparatory School. On February 14th, he led Spartanburg Day past Oak Brook Prep for their first CISA Region I2 title, chipping in a game-high 37 points in a 105-49 rout. Williamson broke the state record for most 30-point games in a season, with 27 by the end of the regular season. In his senior season, Williamson averaged 36.4 points, 11.4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game. He debuted on November 15, 2017, erupting for 46 points and 15 rebounds in a 70-60 loss to Christ School. Wofford offered Williamson his first college basketball scholarship when he was a freshman in high school. In the summer of 2015, Williamson emerged with the South Carolina Hornets O team as one of the top players in his class. By the end of his sophomore season, he received offers from 16 NCAA Division I programs, including Clemson, Florida, and South Carolina, but was not planning on making a decision until his senior year. In the summer of 2016, Williamson was drawing the most attention from Clemson, Florida, North Carolina, and South Carolina. On August 30, 2016, he received a scholarship offer from Duke. Williamson was also offered a football scholarship by Eric Mateos, tight ends coach for SU, but did not show interest. Williamson played in a preseason game for Duke on August 15, 2018, in an 86-67 win over Canadian University Ryerson, recording a double-double of 29 points and 13 rebounds and shooting 3 of 4 from there. Williamson was subsequently named both Player and Freshman of the Week in the Atlantic Coast Conference. On January 5, 2019, he had another strong performance versus Clemson with 25 points, 10 rebounds, and a 360-degree dunk in 22 minutes. In a February 20th game versus North Carolina, Williamson suffered a grade 1 knee sprain 36 seconds into the contest after his foot ripped through his Nike shoe, causing him to slip. The day after the injury, Duke announced that Williamson was day-to-day. The incident led to growing calls for Williamson to stop playing basketball at the college level because he had already established himself as the top 2019 NBA draft prospect. In addition, the injury resulted in more criticism of the NCAA for not paying student athletes. He was held out from his team's final 6 games in the regular season. When the regular season concluded, Williamson earned Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year honors in the ACC, joining former Duke players Jalil Okafor and Marvin Bagley III as the only recipients. He additionally made the account All-Defensive and All-Freshman teams. Sporting News named Williamson as its Player of the Year and Freshman of the Year. He returned from injury on March 14th, posting 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 steals in an 84-70 to win over Syracuse in the quarterfinals of the Account tournament. Williamson also became the first Duke player to record at least 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals in a game since Christian Leitner in 1992. Through 33 appearances in his freshman season, he averaged 22.6 points, 8.9 rebounds, 2.1 steals, and 1.8 blocks per game. He shot 68% from the field, which led the ACC, ranked second in the NCAA Division I, and was the highest ever field goal percentage by a freshman. In addition, Williamson joined Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis as the only freshman to collect 500 points, 50 steals, and 50 blocks in a season. On April 15, 2019, Williamson declared his eligibility for the 2019 NBA Draft. After the New Orleans Pelicans won the 2019 NBA Draft Lottery, Williamson's stepfather, Lee Anderson, said they were excited about him potentially playing in New Orleans and dismissed rumors that he would.
On January 26, 2023, Williamson was selected for his second NBA All-Star appearance and first as a starter.